Hello, yes, goodness me, it's a video from me at long last. Yet another box review. I went down to Salisbury Model Centre for a nose round today and get a couple of bits, and this was on the shelf, and I thought it was, as you can see probably from the thumbnail, it's the Bugatti 100 Racer, made by 1/72 scale, made by Special Hobby. I'll show you the box first because there's only two schemes. This is the proposed scheme when it's built in 1939-40, and then a what if, which is quite nice, but I'm going to do the simple one. The Thompson Trophy winner in Cleveland in the American 1940. Although when I bought it I didn't realise that it is actually a little multimedia kit. It's only kit I've ever bought that hasn't got any decals in it too. It's supposed to become the French reply to the latest achievements of German aviation. They made that Bugatti racing cars have been winning on the circuits. They built it for aero racing basically. It had a contra-rotating prop with a 450 horsepower Bugatti engine, which was located behind the pilot. It says with a long shaft offset to starboard. During construction in 1937, it had to be reworked to new requirements for a plane capable of breaking the world speed record. A second engine was added to the enlarged airframe, now being offset to port. Both engines drove two-bladed counter-rotating propellers for a common gearbox unit. It does go on to say, I expect if you can pause it you might be able to read it if it's in shot, that is. It was hidden during when France was invaded in the war, I believe. I think four fuel tanks in the wing. Only a few weeks were necessary to complete the aircraft when the German troops invaded France. The prototype was successfully hidden in the countryside where it rested for 30 years. Now the prototype is displayed at the EAA Museum in Oshkosh in America. The designed and ordered fighter version has never been completed. It also goes on to say, recently a team of enthusiasts in the USA, led by S. Wilson and J. Lawson, built an airworthy replica of it, called the Blue Dream. More modern materials were used, mainly wood composites known as Duracoat, as well as fiberglass. A twin Suzuki Hayabusa power plant, that's a motorbike engine, I know that because I know somebody's got a Hayabusa, was used instead of the original Bugatti power plants. It took to the air in 2015, only to come to its demise during one of the consequent flights on the 6th of August 2016, sadly killing the pilot S. Wilson. So a bit of a sad ending, but there was more when I opened it. I thought that's it, but I'll go through it with you in a minute. It's the usual kind of thing. It starts off with a cockpit area. I presume that's the seat. Paint call outs as well, no particular brand, it just says black, tyre black, aluminium, dark iron, wood, blue and red. Then bring the two halves together, and a strange cruciform kind of tail plane, if it's not obvious the shape of it. Hopefully you can see here it's kind of like almost like a V-tail with an upside down vertical stabilizer. Wings are in two halves, wheel wells, presumably some kind of oxygen bottle or something. Bringing the main wings in. I believe these sculpted pieces not there. Somewhere I read that the radiator intakes were in an odd place. Oh yes, here they are. These were the, you can see that, radiator intakes, and they go in the horizontal stabilizers. Then putting the propeller together, and again you've got the things. Actually, the paint call outs missed a colour. Sorry, made a mistake there. Yeah, quite a few steps for such a simple kit, I thought. Anyway, I've glanced in the box, haven't opened the bags. As you can see, you got two plastic sprues, clear in a bag, and some resin components. I thought it was just such a funny looking little thing, like an interesting build. So it has got recessed detail, which I hope you can see. Riveting looks a little on the heavy side. I mean, you can see the size of it from my hand. It's only a tiny little thing. So typical short run kit. Are they short run? I don't know. Special Hobby I always thought were a short run. Very nicely moulded though. Hope it goes together well. So that's the main sprue. Then we got, still knocking things over. Then we've got the second sprue here, which has got the undercarriage legs, wheels, etc. on. Landing gear covers. It is very well detailed, very crisp moulding. I hope you can see that. Look how small the propeller blades are, my goodness. There's a bit of flash on one of the propeller blades, but I'm not complaining about that. Then we have the resin parts. I wasn't sure if they were resin or 3D printed, to be honest, because these look like resin supports, but then you've got the caster. You can see it's cast. So anyway, they're the wheel wells. And you've got the radiator intakes, and exhausts. Left and right I've got on there, so that's quite good. Pop those straight away. I mean, I know I keep mentioning this, but this is my modelling bench. Behind me is my painting bench, and I cannot get a decent angle on a camera for painting. So that's why there's no build videos for me really anymore. Plus my modelling is a snail's pace. And a superb canopy. That is crystal clear. That really is crystal clear. Maybe a bubble in it. No, there's a bit of dust. That is probably one of the clearest canopies I've ever seen. Well done, Special Hobby. I'll put that back in there so it doesn't get scratched. Anyway, I just thought that was a bit of a fun one. I'm working on Airfix's Vampire F3 at the moment. It's over the other side of the room, but I'm working on the tanks at the moment. I've rubbed these down 3 times now, and I've still got sanding marks in places, so I've given up trying to get rid of them all at the moment. I mean, I've gone through it with sanding sticks, these things called Trizac pads. I presume they're supposed to go on orbital sanders, very 3000 grit. And I primed them black. You can't see any marks, and of course as soon as you put the silver on you see all your issues. Still, I build to my level. But anyway guys, I hope you're all well out there, and if you are modelers, I hope you're beavering away and keeping well, of course. So I'll finish there, this short video. I'll try and get it up right now onto the good old YouTube. Anyway guys, keep modelling, and if any of you've got YouTube channels, let me know. Take care, bye.